Hello my wonderful geotrig students. This is just a video to help you with your daily challenge problem 5. I'm just going to show you the constructions for patterns A, B, C, and D. So first you have to start with a line segment. Okay, let's make it black here so it's easier to see. And you need to make it the length of your index finger, so everybody's size will be a little different. We're going to make this inside square first. We're going to construct the inside square. Let's say that the length of my index finger is from here to here, we'll say. So the two dots represent my index finger. That's going to be the length of my square. That's going to be this length right here. What you do is then you take your compass and you're going to make two smiley faces, one at each one of those dots, because you need to make perpendicular lines. Again, we're just going to use a compass and a straight edge. No protractors. We're not measuring a 90-degree angle. You know, we could do that. We're not going to. So I'm going to put my compass at one of the dots and just make a smiley face, half a circle, and I'm going to put it at the other one, do the exact same. Got two smiley faces. Remember, I need these points right here. Those are the 2 points that I need. So I could put those in red dots if I wanted to. Do that for you on this one just so you can see it a little bit better. Need these points right here. These are the points we're looking at. This is the points that are going to make our X. So you're going to take your compass, put it on the red dot. You're going to bring it down below, and you're going to open it bigger. And you're going to make an arc. You're going to do the exact same arc from this side as well. Can't change the compass. You got to leave the compass and it will make an X. Okay, and then you can do the exact same arcs from this one over here underneath this smiley face. And then we will connect the X with our dot. Make it a black line again. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this one. I'll fix them a little bit. Okay, so let's fix this one. So it should go exactly through the X and exactly through the dot. Same with this one, exactly through the X, exactly through the dot. Alright, there we go. Make this one perfect. Okay. Now you're going to take your compass, and this is where we're going to copy our segment. Because a square has 4 sides that are all the same. So you have to open up your compass so that it's on both dots. Compass should be that size. Then what you're going to do is make an arc up here. And you're going to put it on this one. Make an arc up here as well. And then you can connect those two places where the arcs touch, and you have pattern A. So, and I need to see the arcs, and I need to see the smiley faces, and keep all that stuff. Don't erase anything. This right here represents pattern A. To get pattern B, you need to do half the length of this side. So what we need to do is bisect this one of these sides, because all 4 sides are the same. So to bisect the side, we need to do the fish. So I need to go a little bit past halfway. And make a fish one side. I do the exact same arc on the other. Okay. Exact same arc from this side. Basically make a fish, and you connect those two places where the fish is. And what that does for us is it gives us the length of our small, the small square. It gives us the length. This side right here is the length. I know mine looks off. It is way off actually, but it's hard for me with the compass on these bigger fat lines. If I made the lines thinner, it'd be easier. But let's just keep moving. So what I want to do is, yours should be better looking than mine. Let's just put it that way. What I want to do is then put my compass on this side. I want to copy this segment right here. Okay, so I'm going to draw a segment down below, and I want to copy the size of that segment. So I'm going to put a dot. Let's get a black dot. Can't get the dot, unfortunately. Nope. There's the dot. Okay, I'm going to put the dot here. And then I'm going to copy this segment, so I'm going to bring the segment down here. Make an arc. Okay, so that's going to be my length. That's where my second dot will go. There's my second dot. And then we got to make our, once again, we've got to make our smiley faces because we need 90-degree angles. And then from these two places where it touches the line, again, these are kind of open this bigger, make an X in each one. Same thing on this one. This will give us our two perpendicular lines. So what we're going to do is connect this X with this dot. Same thing here. Let's make sure those are right on. See that it goes through both. And let's check this one. Okay, good. Now once again we know they're going to be all the same length, so we're going to measure the length of this first one right there. We're going to put that length up here on the top, and we're going to move it to this one. That length here, and then you'll just be able to draw in your last side. So there's pattern B. So now you have pattern A. Here you have pattern B. So let me put that in there for us. This is pattern A. This is pattern B. Now to get C and D, you're going to use the length of some of these sides. Okay, to get pattern C, the length of this hypotenuse is the same as the length of this side, this pattern A right here. So what we need to do first is draw in an L. We need a perpendicular line. So we're going to need to first draw a line segment. We'll worry about lengths later. We need it perpendicular to a point. So again, we're going to need one of our points. That's a little bit big there. Let's make that a little smaller. The point right here. Okay, let's make a perpendicular line to that point. So let's close our compass, make a small smiley face. Okay, from those 2 points, we'll make our little X marks the spot. And then we'll connect the X with our dot. And that'll give us 2 sides there, 90-degree angle. There we go. Alright, now let's measure the length of the side of our pattern A. Let's get that length. You're going to need that. That's going to be our hypotenuse. So we're going to measure this length. We're going to put this length right along this line right here. That's the length of pattern A. And I'm going to put a dot there if I can. It will be nice enough to give me the dot. I guess not. Okay, so this is going to be a dot here. This is going to be our hypotenuse. We're going to bring our triangle down this direction. Just like you see it here, it's going to look like that. This side right here is what we've got right here. I'm going to need to make a perpendicular line here. So let's make another smiley face. And from each one of those points on the smile, I'm going to make a little X in the middle here. See the exact point. Hopefully you guys are more accurate than I am. We'll leave it like that. Then we will put in a line connecting the X with this dot. Okay, that's what we need. Now, to get our triangle, we just need to bisect both of these. So to bisect it, I already have an arc here. So I'm going to use that arc. I'm going to use the places where the arc touches those 2 lines. And I'm going to make an X in the middle here to make it a little closer. Okay, so I'm going to connect my vertex, the vertex with this X. That should give us a 45-degree angle right here. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to bisect this bottom angle. Draw an arc, and then from that arc, we're going to use the place where it touches the line and draw our X here in the middle. Hopefully it will work. Okay, and there is pattern C. Here's your triangle. All we used was a straight edge and compass. That's pattern C. To get pattern D, we just take our pattern B and we bisect the two angles and make a diagonal right here. And that would give us the pattern pattern D. So that's actually the easiest one, but we do need to get this triangle, this square again, so we're going to need to draw a line here. We can copy how big this is. Let me get some dots. Put down some dots here. Too big. Oops. Okay, let's measure this and see how long this side is with a compass. Okay, so it's about that length, so we'll bring it over here, put it on there, and make a mark. That's going to be the length of the square. We need to bring two lines straight up. So let's see, let's extend these out a little. Let's make our little happy faces again. Use those two dots on the happy face to make our X. Alright, got our X, so we'll connect the X with the X gets connected with the dot here. Fix those in a second. Yeah, this one's a little off. I can tell that. So we're going to move the X over a little. So it'll look more straight. Yes. Alright, should look something like that. Now you're going to take the side of the box we have at the bottom. We're going to get this width. Measure it. Bring it up here so it's the exact same. Bring that up here. And then we connect those two. That. Now you just want to bisect the 245 or the 290-degree angles. You bisect them both and you'll have your pattern D. So you need to make a small arc here. use the sides, make an X in the middle. Actually, that's all you have to do is one of them, because all you're going to do is connect this vertex with the X, and it should go straight to the second vertex. And oops. You're done. This right here would represent pattern D. You'd have all 4 patterns. Alright, see you guys tomorrow.